Hi, my name is Sean. I'm the cake bartender. What's your drink? Let me cake it.
What's your drink? What's your drink? What's your drink? What's your drink? Let me cake it. What's your drink? Let me cake it.
Hi, I'm Sean, the cake bartender here at the Beverage Warehouse. Walking around this place to let you know what kind of liquor we can cake from your cake. What's your drink? Let me cake it. The Beverage Warehouse, full of liquor.
What's your drink? Hey, what's the buzz? What's your drink? Hey, what's the buzz? What's your drink? Hey,
You still not convinced? I'm the cake bartender. You drink Kahlua? We can cake that for you.
what's your drink?
You drink Bailey's? We can cake that. You like Pharrell? Pharrell, come on the show with some of that strawberry cream so we can cake.
What's your drink? Hey, what's the buzz? What's your drink? Hey, what's the buzz? What's your drink? Hey, what's the buzz?
On today's episode, we're going to make the Ventura Limoncello cake. Welcome to today's show of What's Your Drink? Let Me Cake It. I'm your host, Sean Allen, the cake bartender. Today's guest is James Carling of Ventura Limoncello. James, thank you for coming out to What's Your Drink? Let Me Cake It today.
Thanks for having us on today, Sean. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I just wanted to thank you very much for coming out. I know I met you at an event that we did together. And when I first saw your limoncello, I had never heard Ventura Limoncello before. I'm a big lemon fan. I love lemon cake, lemon pies, anything lemon, lemon drop martinis. And when I saw you, I thought, oh man, I got to get with this guy. Maybe I can get this limoncello in my cakes.
You know, I was thinking the same thing when I saw you were doing liquor cakes and some of the brands you were using. I was like, oh, he should be using Ventura Limoncello, because our flavor profile and baking is outstanding, as you've since learned.
Yeah, your stuff is outstanding. I've used it, and what I'd like to know is, how can we get a hold of this?
Well, Ventura Limoncello is available in a lot of places all over the state, and actually we're in 17 states, so it's available coast to coast. Some places in the middle, we like to say. So the best thing to do would be to visit our website, which is Ventura Limoncello. That's LIMONCELLO.com. There's a where to purchase page, and all the stores that carry our brand are listed on our website.
So what would you think it would be like to have your liquor, your limoncello, made into a cake and you get to name it?
Well, that would be outstanding. Are you kidding? We love that opportunity because we believe we make an outstanding product, and like I said, you learned, it makes a great ingredient in a cake.
Yeah, okay. So today you think you got some recipes for us to kind of play around with so we can cake?
We absolutely. I mean, we want you to understand the flavor profiles so that you can get your wheels turning about what would work in a cake. We make 3 styles of liqueurs at Ventura Limoncello. We make the classic Limoncello Originale, which is the traditional Italian style liqueur. We do a Limoncello Crema, which is limoncello made with whole milk. And we also do a blood orange cello, which is an orange liqueur. Our limoncello is all natural. We do work direct with growers to source fruit right from trees. We hand peel each piece, and we feel that really comes through in the taste and the quality of our liqueur. In fact, Ventura Limoncello has been America's highest rated limoncello 5 times at the San Francisco World Spirits Competition. And that's a fact we're very proud of.
Oh, that's cool. I'm going like this because I already got some recipes conjured up in my mind, plus the ones that you're going to share with us today. That blood orange one, that sounds like that'll make a cold Cadillac margarita.
It makes an outstanding margarita. In fact, that's one of the beauties of Ventura Limoncello. Traditionally, limoncello is an after-dinner liqueur served with dessert, like your cakes and Cakebuzz. Served ice cold to be sipped on as an after-dinner cordial. But the beauty of Ventura Limoncello is its mixology and its baking because of its full fruit-forward flavor.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Limoncello is one of the types of liqueurs that I like to work with because of what you just said. It maintains that flavor as opposed to some other whiskeys, liquors, and stuff like that. They don't maintain that flavor intensity that the limoncello does.
And that's, I think, a key point too, as you've learned, that the term limoncello is like saying whiskey or vodka. There are many different brands of limoncello. There's over 50 brands produced worldwide now of limoncello. Ventura Limoncello, that's our brand, is our name, is our 3-generational Italian family recipe, and lemons grown in Ventura, California, home to over 80% of all lemons grown in the entire country. We live in the land of lemons.
That's excellent. James, do you think you'd be interested in whipping up some of your recipes?
Sure. I mean, my personal favorite is the limoncello lemon drop, which I think would make an outstanding cake in and by itself. But you want to have a lemon drop?
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's cake your lemon drop martini, and you're gonna make me one.
So, you know, before we make the drink, I think we should just taste this straight a little bit so we can really understand that full flavor profile that we're working with today.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
as I mentioned, traditionally Ventura Limoncello is served chilled. So we're going to pour that in a little cordial glass here.
Guess I'm rushing the gun, huh? Okay, all right. Do I need to smell this like
You
vino?
would want to smell a little bit because you definitely want to make sure you're getting the fresh full lemon nose right there. You get that nice sweet fragrance of fresh lemons from
That's
the
great.
trees.
This smells like the lemon, like, you know how you used to jump in your neighbor's backyard and steal the lemons off the tree and then throw them back in his house?
Well, I grew up on the East Coast. We didn't really grow the lemons there, so I didn't do that.
That's good, James. That's
So hopefully
very
what you're finally getting is a nice full lemon right in the front,
good. Yeah.
nice sweet in the middle, and then a clean, smooth alcohol finish, warming your throat on the way down.
James, this is really good. Did you stomp these lemons like Lucy?
You know, we don't stomp them, but we hand peel them.
Okay.
Because limoncello doesn't have any juice in it.
Okay.
It's not supposed to have any juice in it. All the flavor comes from peel. And machines can't tell the difference between pith and peel. You only want the peel.
Okay.
Hands can tell the difference.
Okay. I guess I'm able to taste that lemon oil in there. It's really rich.
And that's the great mouthfeel because it is just that top layer.
Yeah.
That you get that coating of the oils on your tongue.
All right.
All right.
So are you a mixologist?
You know, I like to dabble. I leave the mixologist to the pros.
Okay.
I've never worked in a bar personally, but I like to understand flavors and what works together and what doesn't. You know, as I mentioned, we make the 3 liqueurs. And what we found is the Ventura Limoncello really works with white spirits, meaning vodkas, blanco tequila, silver, rum, gin. Because of its lemon and floral flavors, it goes great with all the white spirits.
Okay.
So we're going to do our lemon drop martini.
All
We
right.
have a nice citron vodka that we're working with. Of course, the Ventura Limoncello. We've got some fresh squeezed lemon juice here that we're going to use. Of course, Ventura County lemon.
Ventura County lemons. All right, go ahead and get my lemon drop ready.
So we've got that in there. We've got our vodka and our limoncello and our lemon juice going to be already put in here. So just put some more lemon juice in there. That's really it. This is a 3-ingredient cocktail. Real simple. It's equal parts of the citron vodka and the Ventura Limoncello and a double part of fresh lemon juice.
Okay.
Shake that up.
Sounds
Some nice
wonderful.
ice in there. Get that really going cold. Ventura Limoncello lemon drop.
All right. Let me try this here. Let me see what you're working with, James.
Cheers. So the limoncello just adds that extra layer of lemonness. If you like a lemony lemon drop, that's where the Ventura Limoncello really comes in.
That is a serious pucker right there. This lemon drop martini, made by James of Ventura Limoncello, this is it. James, I think this is going to make an excellent cake.
Outstanding. Well, I'm
Limoncello
looking
cake.
forward to seeing what you come up with.
Okay, so what we're going to do in the pause time, let's slide these over here. Slide yours over there. And I'll set mine right here because I'm gonna keep sipping.
All right, fair enough.
Then we'll move this ice. This this belongs to me. Excuse me, y'all. I do drink on the job because I am the cake bartender, the ultimate mixologist, ready to take your liquor and cake it. Okay, so what we're gonna do today, James? We're gonna flip it. We're gonna take your stuff and we about to cake it.
All right, fair
All
enough.
right, so let's put the butter in there. Got my spoon. 2 spoons. So I'm gonna put the ingredients together, James, and then once I've kind of finalized it, I'm gonna let you polish it off with your limoncello.
All right, sounds good.
Put the cream cheese in there. Get all of that. James, do you cook with your limoncello at home?
You know, I'm not the chef of the family. My wife, Manuela, is my business partner in Ventura Limoncello, and it's her grandmother's recipe that we use for this.
Yes.
She's direct from Rome, Italy. So I get to eat homemade Italian food almost every night.
Wow.
And she is an amazing chef, and she has done some incredible dishes with Ventura Limoncello. Not just her, we've actually had chefs all over LA use Ventura Limoncello and do a 3 to 5 course limoncello dinner. Using the limoncello as an ingredient in every course of the meal, from pasta infusion to a risotto to a glaze like pork tenderloin, like a piccata, to baking in dessert. So it's a very versatile.
So James, you ever had limoncello in a cake?
I have had our limoncello in a cake. I have to say it was thanks to you. I hate to give my age, but for a recent special birthday of mine, we had commissioned you to make a Ventura limoncello cake. And I have to tell you, my guests devoured it. It was outstanding.
Excellent, 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 outstanding. All right, now that we're done mixing the frosting for your cake, James, are you coming out with any new flavors?
Yeah, we've been working on a couple new flavor profiles. We have the 3 liqueurs. We want to expand the line. But to be honest, it's nothing I really want to discuss quite yet. One of them is a flavor that's never been done before, so we really don't want to put too much out about that. Plus the lead time to get our formulas and labels approved by the federal government takes a little bit of time, so we want to be hold those close to the chest a little bit. So I hope you don't mind, but just look for some new things to come out hopefully this year.
Okay. You know, another thing I wanted to ask you, having such a product like this, do you find that mixologists and bartenders can really work with your product as opposed to other products?
One of the things, because of our full flavor profile, which you tasted in the straight limoncello, and its clean finish, makes it very mixable. So we do have a lot of mixologists that like to use this particular brand as a mixer because it works with other liquors and doesn't fight with them in the glass in the cocktail.
Okay, because I find that sometimes I talk to bartenders and they ask me, you know, do I have like any limitations? I don't have a lot. I really don't have any limitations because I'm caking it.
Right.
So the flavor profile changes a little bit, and this is much different than drinking your lemon drop is one thing, but eating it in a cake is another.
Absolutely.
So I have a lot more flexibility with any types of liquor that I get. A lot of bartenders, they shy away. Oh, I can't really work with that. I don't really know about that.
But I think even you would find there are some flavors and some brands where their flavor profiles lend themselves more for baking because it retains the flavor versus it being baked off. And through your experimentation, I'm sure you have found some brands that retain their flavors throughout that process. Yeah,
and you know, since you mentioned that, I want to share something with you as we get ready to put the frosting on your cake. I have my own little secret recipe when I do the cake. So when I make your cake, a lot of people don't know this, and I'll share this with you. This is one of my secrets, but a lot of people don't know that. When you make your cake, when you take it out of the oven, cover it immediately. No, I won't say immediately. Let it air out for about 2 minutes to cool down, just a little bit, 2 to 5 minutes, and then I cover it.
Okay.
So what do you see happening there?
Condensation.
Condensation. What do you think that is?
Moisture.
Yeah, but it's your liquor.
The liquor is evaporated.
Yes, your limoncello has evaporated somewhat out of the cake. So this is what I do. I tap it, and then I lift it. And I used to throw it away. Once I accumulated it right here, I used to throw it away. And I was like, that's water. But something said, taste it. So once you taste this, it's refined limoncello.
So it's the evaporated limoncello back condensed?
Yeah, so when I put this on there, it makes all the steam reverse osmosis back into the cake.
Wonderful.
That's how the cake keeps its moisture. So then I pour the extras on there.
A little drizzle back on top.
Yeah, I put that back on top, and then it accumulates on the side here. So I kind of tilt it like that. So I make sure
soaks all back.
It soaks all back into the cake.
So are there any flavors you don't have access to that you might want us to explore for you?
You know what? I'd like a tangerine one.
Oh, okay.
Because with your orange, I'm going to make the old school orange 50-50 bar. And I would do the same thing with that tangerine one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take that back to our lab and talk to Manuela and see if we can do a little tangerine for you and bring it down and see what you can make up for it.
Excellent, excellent. Let's go ahead and put the coating on your cake. So this is how I do it.
Just pour it right on.
Pour it right on. Circle around.
Just drizzle down.
You see those lemon peel essence in there? You're very familiar with that. That's your process.
We do peeling for sure.
Yeah, that's your process. So this is what I do. I cover the whole cake with your frosting. Now normally the limoncello, since you know it doesn't take a lot of decorations for these types of cakes because they're based on your drink. And when you make this drink, it doesn't necessarily require a bunch of
garnishes.
You know, once you make, that's it. So the cakes is like that, and as you can see the little bit pieces of lemon peel in there. Sometimes I've decorated maybe with raspberries or blackberries. So since this cake is going with you, you're gonna take this cake with you. I'm gonna cover it.
Okay.
And then when you get home and share it with the wife, you guys can choose to put some extra decorations on
I'm
there.
a big fan of berries, and we grow a lot of berries in Ventura. So raspberries, blackberries, blueberries.
So the benefits of the show, he gets to lick the utensils.
Lick the spoon.
What do you think of that, James?
Tastes like my lemon drop.
Good
Can't
job.
wait to go finish that cake
Oh
off.
yeah, that cake is right. Now this cake is a room temperature cake, so I want you to take this cake home, and if you can, let it sit a whole day so that frosting soaks into the cake.
Okay.
This is not your old.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It might not last up to 4:05 on the way home.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't want you to get an EUI.
Oh, that's right. Eating under the influence.
Eating under the influence. So, and this ain't your old school rum cake here. This is a decadent cake made with the best limoncello around. Ventura Limoncello Cream. This is it. This is my boy James. We go way black.
I got that cake.
This is a
cake. I got that cake.
exclusive.
Let me cake it. I got that cake. Let me cake it. What's your drink?